America's presidents have always brought something unique to the White House. From revolutionaries to businessmen to statesmen, their common thread has been clear: a commitment to the founding principles that make America great. Until recently, there was something else every president since World War II had in common. They all saw Adolf Hitler for the genocidal monster he was. All of them except one, Donald Trump. After 80 years of presidents who despised Nazism, Donald Trump became the first one to praise it.
They're poisoning the blood of our country.
It's sick. It's wrong. And the Republican Party is defending it. And if you're a Republican voter, it's time to ask yourself, is this who you are? Because if you're still defending Donald Trump, the answer is yes.
From midnight tweets to drinking bleach to tear-gassing citizens and staging a photo op, we knew Trump was out of control when he was president. Then he lost the 2020 election and snapped, desperately trying to hold on to power. Now he's running again, this time threatening to be a dictator, to terminate the Constitution.
If I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Trump wants revenge, and he'll stop at nothing to get it.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Viktor Orban, did anyone ever hear of him? He's the leader of Turkey. By the way, they never report the crowd on January 6th. You know, Nikki Haley is in charge of security. 3 years later, how about that?
Did you actually?
Hello, everyone. This is Donald Trump. Hopefully your favorite president of all time, better than Lincoln, better than Washington, better than Lincoln, better than Washington.
That was really alarming, actually.
I can tell you he is as sharp now as he was when I knew him 30 years ago.
And we did with Obama. We won an election that everyone said couldn't be won.
Those cognitive test results are absolutely fantastic.
We built almost 500 miles of wall. Even the Obama administration says it in their stats.
He's incredibly sharp. He's got a better memory than I have, than you have.
But they all thought that Bush might win. Jeb, he got us into the Middle East. How did that work out?
There's no decline, zero.
President Obama, he should immediately resign.
President Trump is fit. He's ready to go.
Viktor Orban, did anyone ever hear of him? He's the leader of Turkey.
Of course, Viktor Orban, the leader of Hungary.
He makes one little mistake, the media goes insane.
Obama he doesn't even mention them in his statement.
Well, you mean President Biden?
His cognition is top-notch.
Sioux Falls, thank you very much, Sioux Falls. So, Sioux City.
Voters next year will be able to decide, do they want to vote for a vegetable for president or somebody who's got energy and mental acuity?
We would be in World War II. Biden and the radical left Democrats claim to be defending democracy. He's always talking about democracy. He doesn't know what the word means. He can't define it. Define it for us, Joe.
Democracy means the rule of the people. Not the rule of monarchs or the moneyed, but the rule of the people.
Okay. Excuse me. He drove a truck. I think it was a forklift. And he went over taxes. It was a forklift. I love forklifts. They're power those suckers. They can lift it. What the hell? I watch all these guys, Mark, working out. They're working out. They can never top a forklift, right? I'd rather drive a forklift than lift this way. Who would want open borders? You know, where people are coming from parts unknown, countries that you've never heard of, languages that nobody in this country speaks. You know, we don't even have teachers of some of these languages. Who would think that? We have languages that are like from the planet Mars. Nobody knows how to, speak it. Jeb is a nice person. He's very low energy. I'm not used to that kind of a person. And the most grossly incompetent man in government, Donald J. Trump. The worst president ever of any country. The whole world is laughing at him. Donald J. Trump. He's a fool. A gentleman named Donald J. Trump. The election was rigged. The election was stolen. We have an election that's coming up very quickly, but 1 year is a long time. For 4 years, nothing happened. I've been indicted. They indicted me. He indicted me. I'm indicted. I'm being indicted. Political indictment. Biden. These fact checkers. They'll check facts with me, and I'm like 99% right. And they'll say, and therefore, he lied. We got $28 billion from China that went to our farmers because they targeted you. We tariffed China a lot of money, and they paid for it. You didn't pay. You know, the fake news likes to say you don't pay. They paid. Answer. You told me that one, okay?
Went through the whole Mueller hoax. They did this big report. I was totally exonerated.
One thing I can promise you this. I will always tell you the truth. Even have this tremendously powerful battery, and the battery's now underwater, and there's a shark that's approximately 10 yards over there.
I like the policies. I like the style. I even like the tweets.
I don't pay contractors that do a shitty job, and that's a shitty job.
You remember where you were on 9/11. This is an equally as significant day.
I've done more for black people than anybody since Abraham Lincoln.
Normal, average American. He did great without the teleprompter.
You know what I'd do if there was a shark or you get electrocuted? I'll take electrocution every single time.
Shows that Hunter Biden completed a crime of Congress, of lying to Congress.
Tell him to make the microphone louder.